Coming to you live.
This is KPPX.
Ling Lizzle Radio.
Oh.
Loud and proud.
Here in Bolivia.
What? No way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is back, and we cannot believe it. GWL preseason 10. We got Trump's Troops versus HVT Unknown. And on the TT side, we got Murphy, Violence, Murder, and Ronin. And from the boys, the HVT Unknown, we got Inhuman, Lit Kid, The Accountant, and Flash. And ladies and gentlemen, we got the one, we got the most, we got the host, Ratarino. Rat, say what's up to my dudes.
It'll be interesting. Let's get to this preseason matchup. Already kicking it off.
Oh yeah, dude. It's gonna be nice. And by the way, if you guys are here watching this on YouTube for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I do have links down below to my Twitch and my Twitter. Boom! Give me a follow on those. And join the My Dude Army.
So everybody at home sitting, just know that the Pred and the Surgeon have been banned for this matchup on Urban.
Yes. They have been
It'll be-
banned.
We'll talk a minute afterwards, but I'm excited for these match bans. I think it'll really twist out how the games are played.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more with that, right? Because having bans and like certain things, it's just gonna, like again, it's just gonna be something to bring to the table, something that's just gonna change the the dynamic of the game, and that's what this game needs. Needs a good shock.
It's all about the game plan, how you want to go. So let's kick it.
All right, so we're gonna start this up from the eye in the sky. All right, so we're definitely gonna run with the alpha team. That is HVT Unknown. So as you can see here, we have Inhuman on the scout. We have a point man Lit Kid. We also have an accountant on the toxic. We have Kalash on the what is that class called again?
The Tecarino.
The Tecarino. All right.
It's gonna be a 3 assaults from Trump's Troops against a two drone setup from HVT Unknown.
Oh, look at that. We have Lit Kid already pushing up past the 50-yard line already. Again, what? 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 Is that a disruptor on the play?
They're gonna be used the buildings and intel to try to disrupt anything that they can get a pinpoint on their location.
Yes, and right away, Accountant is already in his drone. He drops the gas right on the 2 members of Murder and Violence. So right away, they know where 2 of the members of TT is located. Now, Murph's going to go up in his drone. We're going to go in his eye in the sky. Or we're not going to go. Oh, and he drops the toxic again.
So double gas coming down now. That was coming back. Well, remember, you do not get your health back in this. There are not resupply stocks. So you have to play with the health that you have in this game for the whole match.
That is true. I was thinking like, man, that is not going to do anything. But I forgot. They do not have anything. The Murder here is pinging the building. Oh, and he did not see. Oh, how did he survive? Accountant almost killing Murder. Rosa Frag, let's see if the rest of the boys, yeah, he does have help. Wow, that was quick.
And yep, Toxic called for friends, and then Murder called for his friend as well. And we're going to see
Trying to get some shots in.
Remember, they have the disruptor, so they're using callouts at the moment. Everything is going through ear and mouth because they cannot use pings at the moment. Or they cannot use marks. They still have their pings.
He's just going to come right out. Oh, he turns Murder, killing Accountant. Ronin taking out Clash. And now we have a 4v2. Man, that disruptor right now is doing some serious work right now.
It really tests how well teams can communicate. Now, the best thing here is to just hunker down because you have a lot of time to see if you can't get a pick or whatnot. You
Oh,
still
with
have a
this
scout
drone
Oh,
here, he's forcing him to move. And Human taking shots. Murph. Oh, there it goes.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, man. As soon as they dropped that toxic right on top of him, it was just hook, line, and sinker. I don't know, Rad. How did you feel about that first round, my dude? How did you feel? Was it like, cause me and you, we go back and forth, breakpoint, wildlands, breakpoint, but that felt good. Yeah, I got a little. Lee's got a little smile on his face right now.
Oh, I love the gameplay or the gunplay. To see 3 assaults, that tells me that the team wants to be aggressive, and that's what got me excited.
Oh yeah, it's there. Oh, we have the Tankerino with the P90. And this is
And
a perk that I haven't seen in a while. Steady hands. Look at that.
And here's HVT Unknown coming immediately with the switch to Disruptor, thinking they're going to counter their Disruptor, except Trump's troops didn't bring it this round.
No, they did not. So here we're going to be on the TT. We have Murph on the Toxic. We got Violence on the Point Man. We got Ronan on the Tacarino. And Murder on the Tizang. All right, there you go. Early techs have been dropped. Looks like Murder is just going to run right up here. He's going to maybe push. No, he's going to sit right at this house here at the 50-yard line. But we do have Violence doing a full send going into the... What do we call that building again?
Medical or hospital?
Hospital. Or like, my personal favorite, the building where you get the marijuana. Oh, when he tried to put some shots in, he got a few shots in the clash there. See if the boys are going to come back and back up. Oh. I mean, he was right there. Oh, he's trying to go in with the pistol here. The disrespect by Violence. There goes the gas being dropped.
Now that the body's down, you'll see a strong... Everybody will just kind of collapse. Having that tank is incredibly interesting with that extra health. That means you can challenge people a little bit harder on different angles because you have more health than them.
That is definitely true. And then here goes a drone here by Murph. Gonna pop that right up here. That was just well done.
This was a smart play by HVT to back off, knowing they lost an assault. They weren't going to win that, so they need to regroup and try to fortify some of their angles and see what they can make happen. Remember, these matches are long. You don't have to finish these rounds within 2 minutes, so you may be able to have some wiggle room to make some plays. Here's some marks he's trying to make a play on right now.
Oh, there goes a fabulous grenade. Toss, it does miss. They just give him a little touch, and now he does have backup here. Ronnie backing up his Tankerino. He's trying to put some shots there, trying to get some people to move.
We have a little 3v2 right here before the other teams come to help.
Disruptor is out. Oh, Inhuman not seeing Murder. Murder's just going to come right up now. He's on top of Accountant, takes out Accountant. Now he has Lit Kid on his sights. Oh, wow. Lit Kid taking out Murder. Now he's all by his lonesome. His house is okay, but let's see what he could do here. Oh, that was a full stun. Oh, you remember those? Rat, the flash bangerinos?
They'll blind you and deafen you from everything you can see and hear.
Yeah. Oh, Lit Kid taking out Murph, but
dropped one, but then the trade came through.
Came right through.
0-2. These matches are playing pretty quick for how Urban usually plays. Urban is usually a lengthy game.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, these guys are being a lot more aggressive. Now, do you think it's because the bans of the Surgeon and the Predator is why maybe it's looking that way? Or is it more of a disrespect thing going on?
I can't tell you. I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's preseason. People are trying to, get used to the pacing. And so, because competitive play, the pacing is quite different from what you will find in QPs and Ring.
This is absolutely true. All right, but this time we're going to start at the bottom side here. We're going to see how they get set up down there. So again, we're going to be on the Bravo side. That is the T to the Tizzy, the Trump's troops, the TT. So we're going to call him today. Have an early drone thrown by Murph. Ronan did drop his Tech Rooney there. Ooh, that was a late tech there by Clash. So it looks like HVT is going to maybe... HVT is looking kind of slow here to push out. Oh, no. Oh, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Got Assassino on the play. Yeah. Got Assassino on the play. You know how Ling Lassel likes his good old assassin. Alright. So HVT having no idea that the assassin is right here. Oh, and Violence taking out Inhuman.
The first drop from the assassin.
Oh, he puts a decent amount of shots in the Clash, and he goes down. Now Murder just moving up with that P90, just going up for the bully. Whew, Lit Kid taking out Ronan. And then Violence coming back around to take out Lit Kid. And again, Accountant was literally on his drone that entire little kerfluffle there. Oh, and then there goes the flashbang. He is absolutely blind. And Murder just goes up to finish it out. Wow.
Like a bowling ball. Lining him up and striking him down.
Yeah, like I was generally surprised that he stayed in his drone for that long, but I guess he didn't see them.
Must not have. It must not have been communicated.
Yeah, there was definitely no communicata that was happening right there. You could definitely tell.
HVT at this moment just kind of needs a shakeup. Throw everything out and see what you can throw at them.
Oh, like kind of like the Hail Mary. They try to throw these boys off their game, to throw TT off their game.
Definitely, because you don't want to go down 0-4. So right now, you might as well come out swinging.
Oh yeah, definitely feel that. Definitely feels that.
But again, Trump's troops being assertive and dominant, and once they get a drop, they're quick to rotate. So they're working well off their front line assault.
Really are. Okay, now we're gonna go on the defensive side. Well, not. I guess you could say it's the bottom side of HVT here. And again, technically it's the top side. We have Accountant and we have Inhuman. They are running double drones, but look at the disrespect. The boys are just running right up the middle here. They're both.
That is a large health chunk right there. A tank and appointment coming right at you.
Yeah, that is huge right there. Lit Kid getting gas, so he's gonna have to scooty boot there. Ooh, Murder just running right up and taking out Clash. We have the Accountant that's just nowhere right now. Guess he is doing his job in his drone here. Not have thermals. Oh, look at that. Inhuman taking out Violence. He just laid in the most crazy spot, but sometimes that's how you got to do it here. He's got to be unpredictable. Oh, but right there he gets taken out. So now we do have a 3v2. We have 189 seconds on the access point. A lot of movement here on TT's side. Accountant taking out Ronan. Making it a 2-2.
Both have a toxic drone. One's a tank and one's appointment.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be nice. Let's see what they're going to do here. Like, obviously, they're not going to be able to run up and go for a quick res. We know that's not going to happen.
Bodies are out of play. It's going to be whoever gets gassed out and moved out of their building first or cover.
This is true, and we do not have a time limit right now. Like we can't see the time; it didn't pass yet, so we don't know what the time's looking. But I do
Trump's
agree
troops-
with you.
Trump's troops does have the access point. If they wanted to, they could sit and wait for access.
Oh,
and
he is doing
force-
it. Yep, he's going right for the res. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I guess that gas drone was there to clear out the building.
And cover the res. Smart play. You have to take risk.
High risk, good reward. Put the gas right on top of him there. Ooh, it's like a double gas there. They're both just gassy. I'm actually glad to hear that gun again. What was that gun called? The C18? S8?
The SR-35.
Ah, there it is. That's R35, man. It's good to hear that. I was hoping to see maybe a little mortar play, but didn't be tricky to run a mortar on this. But I want to see the Pac-Man gun. That'd be great to see. Look at this. Oh, I was gonna say, do you see that grenade? The flashbangerino. HVT doing a good job now. They have a general idea where the TT boys are located. That is going to give Lit Kid some time to go for a res. But
Another res making it 4-2.
Murder just got disrupted, so he knows that they're coming up on him. Could this round be the momentum shift that HVT is looking for? Was it disrupting? He's marked. Wow.
Oof.
That was a crazy little... What that was there. Oh, he's getting flashed. And now in human,
he's being
yeah.
surrounded.
Yep, and there it is. Boom, finished him. He was ready for it. If you just look there, he was ready. Like, bring it on.
He was hunkered down. He also had the text proxies that he was hoping he could use.
Yeah, as like a barrier, right? So he had angles covered.
Now we'll really see how HVT comes out in this round. And that was just one round on Trump's troops. They're still feeling pretty confident. They'll probably still, stick with the tank.
It's looking good. Oh, man, the 9x19. Remember that sweet old thing? Woo! Man.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's the SR-635. I left out the 6.
I
But,
left out the 6. But hey.
3 drones on HVT.
3 drones. Oh, that's ugly. But we're going to see what he can do here. And yes, we got our mortar. Let's show that guy some love. Hopefully the godfather of mortars is not here. Because he very often does not approve of people's mortars.
Well, we see how interesting how they try to use the mortars here when people are sitting inside buildings.
I think he might because I think on this map what you want to do when you have the mortar is you kind of want to put it up, and he did have the time to drop the mortar before they get into the back of that building, but he I guess he was just trying to go for marks. So dropping a little present.
Using 3 drones does give up a lot of ground when you do that, because everybody stops and puts up a drone and you kind of leapfrog each other, where Trump's troops are using more of an assault. So they're pushing up and gaining ground, giving them map control. So we'll kind of see how, obviously HVT is going to go for more of a defensive play here, and then Trump's troops is going to try to be aggressive. Then we'll say whose playstyle works here.
Just look at that wall of mines. Can you say full bang?
It looks beautiful. Can you also see the beautiful line that Trump's troops drew here? They're all in a straight line, crossing road. Now the gas is also rotating. Murph is rotating.
Violence did throw a grenade there, and it landed literally right in front of, I think it was Accountant, but he just backed away from it. Clash is going to push on through. See, what I said on this map time and time again, if you're going to push bottom, you gotta complete the rotation. Because being pinned down in this back corner area of the map, it was never good. Even good teams struggled for this. So if it was, my call, I would just, hightail it. Because, like, right now, like, TT knows exactly where the boys are. So if this was me, I would literally just call rotation back up, like to go back up the top side.
You don't want to get stuck down here, and they didn't even push out fully to get the angles on the backside of medical. So you basically gave out any advantage you have coming down on this low rotation. Their best bet is just to come back out and try to go back high.
Yeah, that would be the play here, but like already you see Late Kid is one shot already. That's no bueno.
That's
Trying to
good
throw
work.
some
That's the point, man. That's pretty much now relegated out of the round.
trying to put some shots into Murph right there, but someone needs to make a decision. And I think what's going on here is that they're waiting for drones now. DT, they have perfect advantage now.
This is the type of pace we're used to on this map. People finding buildings, using their drones. Now they're going to use the toxic and really try to chip away at anybody inside a building and get angles at somebody trying to leave the gas. Both point mans, though, are down to basically 1 or 2 taps. They're essentially out of the rounds.
Oh, there it is.
And Murder getting the first drop.
Taking out Lit. That's an easy res, of course. Nice. Big Daddy Mortar coming down. Getting rid of some proxies there.
And the mortar also covered the res.
That was well done there. And look, there it is. Is it happening? Is it happening?
I think they needed somebody out. I think the whole team is deciding now to rotate out as well.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
Keep an eye on that point man. That point man is way out behind that hill. So he could get a pick or he's going to leave himself stranded. We'll see if this drone catches him.
Oh no, the drone, yes. Maybe HVT will have a... No, there is no Tekaruni. So this drone's just going to sit pretty. There you go. But maybe, the boys can pre-bait themselves and like, oh, look, they're all over here.
Violence making the play to cross the street because he realizes they rotated out. And the obvious play is to go to the top of the hill.
Up there it is. Ducks fly together.
Yep, he's calling a team to rotate because he doesn't want to lose the high ground knowing they had him cornered. But they left that back door open for them to all kind of squill out.
So now what would you be your call here? Now, would you have the boys, I mean, obviously, because we see what's going on, have the boys rotate back down? Unless maybe if they get marks on Ronin and Violence, then that would determine where the other two are. So maybe they could rotate back down.
So this is very interesting. They are extremely spread out, but they can do this. And the reason why they can afford to do this is because they have 2 drones. What Trump's troops is now starting to realize is they have 1 drone. So now their intel is if the round goes longer, that 1 drone gives them less and less intel than what 2 drones would give them. So now they're going to play closer together. They're going to watch every corner. You see how Murph is already falling back because they don't necessarily know where the full team is at. But HVT can afford to be spread out because they have more intel and they know the general location of all 4 of the enemy. But still, Trump's troops has the advantage sitting right there in the middle. They have general map control of the access point. They don't need to worry. The round is long. They can use their 1 toxic drone to really siphon out what their enemy's healths are at and where somebody might be. The best bet now is for...
Lit Kid giving up his position right now.
And 1 is marked, so he's getting pushed by the playman. He just doesn't know how many are pushing him.
Oh,
the gas
no.
drone is up for him, though. Bad timing. And there's
Murder
the
right
tank
there.
just waiting for him.
Oh, no. He just waited.
but they're going to rotate. They don't know if the other team is close by or not. So they're all going to come close together. So it isn't a total loss. But
Count and Clash. Yeah, Count and Clash are just not moving. That's no bueno. Yeah, I don't know why he shot there. I guess he thought he had a kill, but that just showed, there's times when you can shoot somebody, and then there's times when you can shoot somebody.
And that's
that time, yeah, that time it wasn't the time.
You get used to when the drones come up and when the drones reset, and he pushed when the toxic drone came up for the enemy, which put him in an unfavorable position. But there's no need to worry because Clash and Coconut or Accountant still have the access point up here. So there's no need to worry because they're not going to give up the access point. And they still have top angles.
So it looks like Murph here. He's going to get toxic. He's going to have to get out this building. Let's see what Clash is going to do, if he's going to push him or not.
He's going to have to come out and he's going to get marked.
Oh no, he lost it. They just threw the Tecarino down. So he couldn't get that mark on him. Minute and 29 seconds left in the fourth round.
Minute and 29.
Fifth round. No, yeah, this is the fifth round.
And the best play is to try to flush out anybody up. There's an access point grab, but HVT is in a spot that can counter.
They can, but right now Clutch is getting double teamed here.
No, he will have it. Clutch has it. Or not Clutch, but Trump's Troops has it.
Oh, and there it was. For some reason, I thought when he was going to get that access point that they were going to show up on the map. I forgot them getting that wins them the round.
Yep. That is the objective winning round. If you capture that, no matter how many people are standing, you win.
Ah, man. HVT, they just need to get something going there. We got Lit Kid now picking up Assassin. That means he's going to... Oh, he dropped it. Back to the point, man.
Trump's Troops doing an excellent job on their assault play. And even though they brought a single drone every round, they have done good managing their intel.
The Fighting Spirit making a play here. Really, really good underrated perk. Not a lot of people in GWL used. But all right, we will go with TT. Will they finish out the round, or will HVT find that momentum, find that juice, and bring it back? But it looks like the boys they're going straight hog wild here. Oh, look at this beautiful mortar drop.
Mortar's going to take damage.
But they do have Fighting Spirit. And wow, it's that's something I don't miss. Drone wars. But it's okay. And we have Violence and Ronan here pushing down to the bot already.
It's interesting to take a 4-stack on, we call this church side. It means you're either going to wait for them to push into you, or try to push up this north side and take high ground. But sitting on that side, you have to be mindful of the access point because you do not have shots. If the other team just decides to say, hey, you're all over there, we can hit this. Gas drone on the top.
I don't get this positioning either.
But there's plenty of time.
One, yeah, no one can make it down. You're right. There's
200 seconds.
Yeah, so you are right about that. But at the same time, it's unusual play here. But let's see what they could do with it.
You'll usually have one direction to go, because now they either need to challenge this in these banks and inside old access point building, green. And one did take the green building. I couldn't see who that was. Clash, I think. Or they need a push for top hill so they can get shots.
Inhuman trying to put some shots down. But now he's getting tox to get out of there. Oh, good shots on the violence from Clash. All right, I'm Disruptor here, doing big things. That Disruptor is huge right now. People don't realize having a Disruptor, especially on this map, it's kind of crazy because like now like they can't physically mark them because he can get a nice chunk of people with his Disruptor, and they have to ping to get their marks or to where people are. So.
This map is extremely useful for a Disruptor because of all the buildings and the close quarter encounters. You know, you really will never know what building Disruptor is until you walk in and out of circles or physically spot him. But 100 seconds left. They wasted 100 seconds from last time I said this. They need to decide to make them full push up to the top of the hill or challenge everybody down low in grocery and bank.
Yeah, this is gonna be a play here. Violence is watching the back end, but it looks like
Violence is out of position technically because the play is either to challenge or go up high. There would be no going backwards in the spawn.
Well, I'm thinking because he was sitting there waiting for it was Inhuman and Clash that were at that one building, so he thought maybe they'll try to circle out, but it's not the case.
But him sitting there, he should have sight on the backside of green, so he could let them know if they come out green and push on that backside, Violence will immediately have that call out.
Let's see what the drone eye sees here. Earth being marked here. You do hear you do hear Clash pinging.
Seconds go. Decisions will have to be made pretty soon.
Like really soon because okay, there you go. Lake Kid is moving into position now. And this is starting to look a little bit more better on the HVT side.
It is definitely looking a lot better. It's interesting that they gave up bank and grocery because initially when they came down, they had those positions. They came down and immediately took medical. It's interesting that they've kind of fallen back. But here he is going for the access point.
But he just touched it though, and right away, the accountant dropped off his drone. There it is. Lake Kid.
Yeah, they needed a drone or a mortar to come down, or somebody rotated the wrong
Lake Kid's gonna come right up here, but it
good flashbang.
Doesn't see him. Little dance in there. Oh, hit him with the crowd shot. Lake Kid taking out Ronin. Now it's a 4-3.
They still have that disruptor and point man, and they still have their toxic drone.
Murder taking out Clash. Now we have a 3v3, but man, it's I won't say that it's even, but everyone on the HVT side, or I'm sorry. Oh, hold on, we got a little Lake Kid and the accountant. A lot of people low health right now. Oh, he's gonna come right in. Oh, and then the res just happened. Oh, Clash hitting that mine on the violence.
Safety first pays off in this map as well with all the buildings. Oof. Every team looks like they're hurting right now.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm like,
black bars all over.
Yeah, bro. I'm nervous for him, and I'm not even playing. Lake Kid is the only one sitting pretty right now.
gas drone can literally kill anybody on this map except for the point man and mortar.
Murph all by his lonesome now. You would think these guys would push him, but that's not the case. Oh, good toxic on him. He is literally one shot.
He is running for his life out of that gas.
Oh, Flash taking out Murph.
We'll see what the disruptor can do if he can.
Oh, not Nathan, because Link Kid was right there.
Exciting round.
Very, very exciting.
Yeah, it was interesting that Trump's troops gave up map control in that round.
Yeah, I think it's because they were just more trying to just squeeze them. Like they were all about the squeeze instead of just, thinking like, hey, we have the control. We don't have to move. They have to move.
They thought HVT had already fully completed their rotation up top and were coming back down towards fence. That's why 2 of them backed off that direction. That's one drone compared to their 2 to 3 drones.
True, more intel on the HVTs. And it's showing.
2 fighting spirits, and then we got 2 thermals, 1 fighting spirit, and full bags. But bringing back the tank for that extra health from Murph.
Oh yeah. Let's see if these guys, the HVT boys, can bring it back. Here goes another early drone. Now, if he drops it correctly, he will get somebody. But again, he's not dropping it. He did there, but I think again that was still too late.
And interesting, Violence deciding to pick up the scout drone. And
Oh no, he did get him. He did get him. I wasn't too sure if he was gonna get one or not. The Godfather of Mortar does approve of that mortar.
Well done, but the res is gonna happen. But they need to act fast.
Yeah, they do because now, the gas is gonna. He could still res him inside of it, but he doesn't want to take that extra damage. And again,
smart play now is take medical and come down. Now you want to come down low side because you can watch that body in the street. It's worth sitting 2 people down there, but you all 4 do not want to sit.
Boys are trying to make something happen here. I love when you see a bunch of people move like that. You can tell the communication right now on the HVT side is a little hype, but let's see what they can do with it now. Look, they're going for the res right now. Looks like they didn't get around. Yep. They didn't get there in time. Yep. Took too long. But now he is their droner is gonna sit at half health now. There's the mortar being dropped on the oh my god, beautiful mortar! Finally hitting it right at the door. They can
take some major
big
damage
chunks.
on the tank.
Oh yeah. Now you see the HVT boys, they're sitting pretty on health, and then if you look at the TT, they're not looking so hot right now.
It's a long round though. And they have 3 assaults against your 3 drones.
Oh man, just watching this being played out right now, just imagine how these guys are feeling, because it's intense right now. Like having the 3 drones to 1 is a big, huge deal because they are depending. Like Violence has to get all these marks. Like when he throws his drone, he has to at least get a mark or 2 to make his teammates feel a little bit more comfortable. Because if he throws drones up and he doesn't get marks at all, that is disastrous.
And the scout drone really only works at the beginning because once people get settled and they get in buildings, them movement markers will not appear for that scout. So you literally have to fly your drone inside buildings to scout buildings out to find people. It is a definitely challenging thing right now for Trump's troops intel.
Oh. Oh, it looks like he's running right up. Murder's just gonna go right up.
Yeah, they had
Oh,
him
and he
mark it, they're gonna
dies.
act on it.
Yeah, from accountant's toxic there. He tried to go up and get a kill. Oh. HVT, all they have to do is just sit and wait and just drone him out. They got Lit Kid to sit on Murder's body. Murph is the only one that's overextended just a wee bit. He's not with the squad.
And they have map control. They have intel control. Trump's troops just got to do the best thing they can possibly do and maybe rotate high and sit on access point. But still, with a gas and mortar, they're going to get flushed out. So they may want to.
Oh, there it is. He's marked.
Buildings.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get some shots in him right there, Lit Kid.
There are specifically 2 buildings when you're in this situation to sit in. There's one that's, we call it the fish market. There's actually 3. The fish market, the one in front of fish market, and then there's actually a building down towards the fence. Those are the 3 buildings you want to sit in when you're in this sort of situation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For Trump's troops.
Oh, mortar being dropped. Is he getting pushed right now? Oh, but he had to wait. Just trying to give him a little shaky screen syndrome here. Didn't work.
They're using that gas mortar combo to push and take more ground and control where the mice go in the maze. They're controlling where the cheese is.
Oh,
Murph
nice
is
gas
getting
being
bullied
dropped.
here.
He is. There's nothing he could do here. He's just gonna sit in his gas here.
He has to be scratching his head like, why are you picking on me?
Like, leave me alone. I got my big goggles. We got Ronan here. Getting shot in the back by accountant.
He
Didn't
sat up
even
there
see him.
and was being sneaky.
Yep, hit him right in the back, and he just let him walk right in. And he's like a Venus flytrap. All right, so what do you think that now that HVT's sitting real pretty now, like I think they're good for an access play here.
This is definitely an access play, and TT needs to start thinking how they're going to rotate, and they got to be doing it quick because they're down 2-man. They gotta be playing marked. They gotta know drones are gonna be in the R and the access point's going down. And
there it is.
There's nobody.
No one to get an angle, right? That's it. Oh no, he just tapped it and got off of it.
He shouldn't have done that because he has to know he cannot be hit from that building. Now Violence is making the smart play and coming down to that building I said he should have been sitting in, because you can come out and pop out and kill him there. This is a smart building to sit in when there's multiple droners.
Oh no, but if he put it right at the door, which he did. Oh.
It's not gonna hurt him. You have to use a gas to get somebody out of that building or push him.
Merv, I have no idea what Merv's doing right now, but he is going downtown Charlie Brown. Now see, Lit Kid's sitting here. Okay, there you go. That's perfect. Now Violence does have a shot, but Lit Kid should be sitting right in the front just firing. Violence is going to go right up. Take him right out the access point.
Good trade.
Got him right off.
Needs to come down, and they need to be looking for this. I don't know if they know where the point man's at, so he could make a play here.
Oh, nice. See, that right there was beautiful. He waited to shoot. He didn't just go in shooting.
But now they know his location, and they have a gas and mortar to push him around if they need be. But there's
it's coming.
seconds left.
Oh yeah.
So The res, this is going to be challenging. This is where boys become men.
Oh, yeah. He's got his marks. You can just see the tip of his head. He got him off of it. Can he hold? And then here comes the push from Inhuman.
There's a mark, though. He's marked, so he knows he's on this corner of the building. He should have flashbangs still. I don't know what utility he has. There's the push. He got the first drop. He got to know people are coming from his other side.
Oh, and he takes out another one. Is he going to stop it? He did.
All he has to do is poke him. This is where boy becomes a man. He can go up high and literally sit. It's 2 SMGs versus an AR. He's doing the smart thing and backing off the engagement because he has a longer range weapon.
Well, what is he going to do here?
Smart play.
Oh, look, there it is. They're going for it.
You can shoot him from this corner. This corner, you can get shots down. Oh, it's a mortar, though. He's got to sit in.
Oh, no, he got him off of it. Yeah, he got him off of it. Look, he's going for it one more time. He's going to try to get this angle here. No.
He fell down.
Yeah, he went too deep.
Stayed up on the cliff.
Oh, no, he got him. Is he going to get this? He waited. He got him off of it. 24 seconds left.
1v1. The best thing
Will
here is
Murph
take
get
a
the
draw.
ace to win the round? Oh, no, and Accountant's doing the smart thing, and he's going to back off.
HVT needs to take the draw here. This is you're not going to win this fight. Murph is going on all high plays right now. Murph is looking for every challenge.
Just happened?
Nicely done, Murph.
My dude, what just
Sir,
happened?
I tip my hat to you. Well done, point man.
Wow. What just happened? That was beautifully done by Murph. Beautifully done. I thought he was crazy taking that long route, going downtown Charlie Brown. Now, I think the mistake on HVT is that they pushed him one by one instead of having 3 people push. I think if they would have had 3 people push, you know, as the access point was getting hit, I think that would have went a lot smoother on the HVT side.
And they didn't even need to hit the access point. It was a 4v2. You could have just straight up took the 4v2 gunfight.
Amazing.
But switches.
Amazing.
Switches coming down, bringing out a ranger and assassin. No drone from Trump's troops.
Okay. And just remember, the reason why there's no Pred is because Pred and Surgeon were the classes that were banned.
Yes, this season we have operator bans. The Predator and Surgeon are not allowed in this match.
Oh, man, that's going to put a jolt to this. Banning certain
exciting.
classes, yes.
I would love to see the strategies that are developed from this operator ban.
And obviously, you know, Ling sees Assassino on the play. He's gotta be on that. Yeah, he's not even. They're going no drones. This is what I like to call. I call this straight smash mouth. They're going out fragging, boys.
You watch the Fast and Furious, Ling?
Of course.
That's exactly what we're gonna see is Fast and Furious.
I see what you did. I see it. I see what you did there. I don't know. See, now this is where, in my opinion, that it's going to get crazy because them having no drones and then them sitting, it's going to be pretty rough. Because essentially they're going to be going off no intel, and then they're going to want to. I'm guessing the Ranger's job. Like I'm going to already guess. Yeah, he's going to be sitting on the access point. That's all he's going to probably be doing.
All he's going to be doing is access point, and if anybody gets on that back roof, they'll probably take pop shots at him. He can't be wasting his ammo. There are 3 drones. There's not a single point to shooting any drone.
Plus, this map is very, very building oriented. So, like, people are just going to be inside of buildings. Murder Hair just being ugly. He knows they're coming. Because the scout drones, man.
As soon as he gets marked and knows he's alone, he's out on an oasis.
That is crazy. Oh, there you go. He took it out, but at the same time, Murder dropped his whatchamahoo-ha.
His jammer.
His jammer. There. And again, with this weird setup on the high side, like I would understand this setup here if they had a sniper, but no one's sniping on HVT side. So like this play like just kind of freaks me out a little bit.
They're going to go with this long, slow play because you have still, I believe, 130 seconds, it says.
Yes.
So they need to be making decisions here again about the access point. But there's also proxies up there that as soon as if HVT trips any of those proxies, they will know that the push is coming past that tin building. But there's also mines in green.
Man. And then it's like, we come from that to this.
It is going to be a long game. We're going to see how it comes down to who can play off the access point the best.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. But I think though the TT that having Ronan switch to that MK17 might be muy bueno, but I'm still curious on like why HVT is playing this high side the way that they are.
Looking for crosses, looking for people crossing the street. They could be doing anything with, but they're 3 drones. They should have maximum intel right now with these 3 drones that they can move freely on this map. So I don't know what necessarily their plan is here, but 40 seconds comes and the access point is going to come live. Scout drone moving up just a slight. You remember, they're all running SMGs. They're three droners. They can only use SMGs. Some of them do slap like a laser. So you have to be extremely precise.
Yeah, I've seen a few people using that MPX, man. I missed the sound of that gun as well. That gun was bae. Do a lot of work with the MPX. Hey, there it is. Access point is lit. And he's just going to go right for it. And he's going to get it.
And hit it. And
Yeah, he's going to get it. He's going to get it.
GG's. There's
Wait
nobody to
a
counter.
minute. And the human's there.
Mortar has to come, but he
And the
doesn't
human's
have
there. He's going to get this kill. He takes his time shooting.
Nicely
Almost
done,
got
Inhuman.
it. And then there's the toxic
There's the
drone
gas.
right on top
That
of
might-
him.
He's going to be
And
black
there it
marked.
is.
Oof.
Down he goes. So now it's a 3v4.
Inhuman coming in at a splick of time.
Beautiful net!
Look at the net!
What?
How did that not?
How did that not kill him
He's gonna do
again?
it. He's gonna.
Oh!
R.I.P. out to the late great Kobe. Love you, miss you. Those were beautiful nade tosses.
Oh, man. So close. All right, but now this is going to be an easy res onto Ronan here to get him back into the game.
So now they will know that 2 were there, and they knew 1 was down by the stadium. I like to call it, even though the assassin has already rotated. But now they should have a full cycle of drone abilities again, so they shouldn't have to worry about access point at the moment. But that point man is still up there. He can come down to them small buildings just like Murph did last round.
Oh, yeah. These drones, man, they got to be. I don't. Because you would figure when people. I don't see what it was. Like, why would they go with no drones? Like, when people play no drones, that's more of a. They're going straight smash mouth, disrespect, down the middle. I felt like that didn't happen. Liquid does have murder in his sight. But Show is coming up to help.
Now Murder's still riding off a high, so we'll see how he plays. Murder
Oh,
getting dropped by Clash.
and Lid here.
Lit getting shots on Murph.
Give him a little tickle. Give him a little tickle. Oh,
And
and
you got-
beautiful gas drone being dropped. Forcing Violence to move. He's going to try to circle back around. Lit Kid having
Black bar.
shots in his back. Oh, no. It is that black bar.
But they did an excellent job now pushing them back into this corner. They have control. They don't need to get over aggressive. Just use their drones and gas.
Oh, Lit Kid taking a lot of unnecessary damage there.
2 of his teammates are black bar. We might have to see Murph pull out another, I like to say, miracle. But
Yeah.
maybe
That might have been, that might have just took the win out of the sails here.
now they can hit access point from that fence. So the access point is a no-go at the moment. 2-minute marker just popped up. Trump's troops are definitely going to sit back and play for a draw. We'll see how HVT, they kind of muffed it last round. Let's see if they can't clean it up this round.
They're going off the left. HVT is doing a fabulous job with these drones. At first, I was like, 3 drones, a little OP, like that's a little overkill, but it is working out lovely for them. Now, a minute 19 in the match, it is a 4v3. Now we're just gonna see what HVT is gonna do here. A lot of them are still sitting pretty on health. Oh, great shots from Clash onto Ronnie. And he's going to hit the access point.
That's going to make somebody come out.
Oh, no, he's going to get it. They're watching angles. That beautiful nade by Violence over the building. Murph taking out Clash.
And this just
now Lit all by his lonesome, and then he goes down. And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, Trump's troops takes it 5-2.
Nicely done with that nade from Violence.
Woo.
That's what tipped the scale to knock him off. And then Murph riding on that high, coming around the corner.
Murder with the 11-5. Oh, okay.